Alex, your former club Southampton are one of this season's surprise packages. How impressed have you been with their form so far?
Yeah, they've been really good so far this season. Obviously, they started off unbelievably well, especially with their defensive record. And then obviously they had a few results that they would have liked to have had better, but that happens to everyone at some point through the season. But they've bounced back from that little drought, and they've had some good results in recent times to follow that up. So they've been really good this season, playing really good football. They've got a lot of individual threats as well in their teams. It's not just the team and the defending that's good. They've got a lot of quality players that can make something out of nothing and score goals. So they've been really good this year, and whenever I've watched them, it's been a pleasure to watch them.
If you're involved when we go back there, what will it feel like? You're such a Southampton boy. You grew up there, and you've always shown a lot of respect and courtesy to your former club.
Yeah, I played there last year. And it was a weird feeling. We played there on a Tuesday night, and it for somewhere that felt like my home when I was in and around the stadium, inside the dressing room area, in the tunnel, and then when I went out on the pitch, and because I was warming up on the opposite side of the pitch, as to where I was used to warming up when I was playing for Southampton, it just felt weird, and it was a surprising feeling, and I think that showed me how much that place did mean to me, and the fact that I was going back there for the first time last year with a different side, it did feel really weird for me. So I don't know how it will feel this year, whether I'll get used to it a bit more now, but it's definitely somewhere I love going back to, whether it's to play or to go and watch. So I'm really looking forward to hopefully being involved in the squad and being part of the team that goes there. I love going back there, seeing all the backroom staff there. Obviously the fans, they've been really good. The Southampton fans, they've been really good since I've left. And when I went back there last year, they gave me a nice standing ovation, a round of applause. I really appreciated that. So it'll be good to go back and see the Southampton fans as well. But when we do go back there, the main aim will be to hopefully get 3 points. So it'll be a good day, I'm sure.
Their youth system has brought through yourself, Gareth Bale, Walcott, Lallana, Shaw, Ward-Prowse. What is it about their system that brings through so many quality players?
It's hard to say because some places are very similar in the way they do things. Some clubs are similar, but it just seems that Southampton have the knack of creating really good players. And when you're younger at Southampton, start off with the facilities are second to none. They're brilliant, and straight away that gives opportunity to the young players in the area. The coaching there is really good, and they teach people teach the boys to express themselves from an early age, and you really take that through into your later life and later stage of your career when you start learning the tactical side and how to play the game properly. If you can create that flair and that love for the game when you're young, I think that really does help when you get older. But I'm not sure what it is, but Southampton do give young boys opportunity to play and train with the first team. I think that's massive, because the academy these days, they are really good, and I think they create some of the best players, or they definitely create the best players, but it's just hard to sometimes integrate them into a first team environment where it's pressure on and everything's about results and winning, and to give a young boy an opportunity in that line of work is maybe sometimes difficult for managers to do when they need the results so badly. But I think Southampton have always managed to do that, mixing the youth with the experienced players and giving young boys a chance, and they've paid them back. It's similar to what I see at Arsenal, because for such a big club, our manager here really does help the young boys out, and he gives them a really good chance to become the best player they can be and become a first team player. So it's similar to Arsenal, but Southampton seem to have done it really well in recent times.
Obviously Southampton started really, really well. As you said, fantastic defensive record at the start of the season. Recently a little bit of upheaval off the pitch, Nicola Cortese resigning. It would be a real shame if that were to affect them on the pitch, because it's been a stellar season.
Yeah, it has, and I think the way that the group is down there, I still know quite a few of the boys in the team down there, and I know the boys that are crucial members of the dressing room, and I know the way that they feel towards the job that they've got in hand this year, and I know that they'll keep the team pushing forward. and things that happen off the pitch, they do have an effect on the club. But you know what they've got going at the moment there is, I think, momentum and something that is special and something that they'll keep trying to build on. And the manager there's done a really good job. And you know the boys, I know, have 100% faith in their manager. So I think they'll be able to keep the ship steady and keep pushing on, because they've been doing really well. And obviously the fan base as well there. You know, they all want the same thing as the players do, so they'll be there through thick and thin, as they always have been, to support the team. So I'm sure they can keep doing well and hopefully push on.